William Wordsworth ain't worth my words if the kids don't know what his words are worth. You see, the kids weren't told what their words are worth, and what's worse than a generation full of empty worth and lost words. See, I've done John Donne, and frankly, John Donne is done out, done in and gone out of style. Wilfred Owen, Lord Byron, Alfred Tennyson, William Blake, your poetry is dead. See, my friends tell me GCSE English ruins poetry for them. How we dismembered its body, killed its god, and revealed the ropes behind the curtains. Your poetry is dead. And its memorial took place in the sports hall. My poetry is alive and kicking. My poetry is found in all the places your poetry was too afraid to visit. Your poetry does not live here. Your Shakespeare, your grammar, your literature, your poetry does not walk these same streets. Has never heard the city whisper sweet nothings at night. It doesn't even move to the same beat. Your classics will not find us at the back of our classrooms. Does not affiliate with our state school sonnets because some days we speak in tongues even if the sun will never set on it. Your verses don't indulge in our free school meals, are too structured to be free, too packed lunch to be digested, but can never quite pack a punch because it's just too congested. See, we were tested on your poetry. And soon every stanza read like a test paper that had us searching for missing marks in the margins instead of meaning. See, I believe there are love poems spray painted outside local corner shops and lost stories layered flat like bricks on housing blocks. This that proletariat kind of poetry, the type of poetry the kids would have preferred to see. See, my poetry is the gold that lines the cracks of broken English, found amongst the scraps of languages they still try to diminish. My poetry makes the broken beautiful. There are verses carried on the back of every mother tongue, nurtured from Nigerian soil and Igbo spirituals, even sings my mother's songs. But the wind no longer hums to your rhymes and the trees don't dance to your melodies. Your poetry don't live here. Your Shakespeare, your grammar, your literature, your poetry is dead. And the kids won't mourn its death. This is puffer jacket poetry. You see, the man them don't cry enough. Feel sad, but don't ask why enough, because it's never that deep until it's slow replies and stuff. See, this is that puffer jacket poetry. For all the ones that can't go to sleep without asking why aren't I enough. Man of the house, but feel like a stranger in your home. Can't recognize yourself anymore because you're always trying to be somebody. Mom misses her little boy. He was going to grow up to be somebody. She says, I think you should go and see somebody. See, there's waves in your hair, but there's water in your chest. You are dripping in designer, but you're drowning in a sea of self-confusion. You see, the man them are told they don't try enough. Never encouraged and constantly told off, so why should they even try to stop? See, this is that puffer jacket poetry for all the tears that we don't see because our boys don't do that kind of stuff. Because it's always man up until there's another man down, and then RIP hashtags flood the streets, but depression's already beefing another man now, or PTSD has pinned my man to the ground, and all you can do is say, oh, you better not cry. Because you're a man now. Oh, so he's the man now, but so are they. So what good is your manliness if another mother must bury her son in the ground because the world was asking too much of him? You see, the man them don't try enough. Feel sad, but don't ask why enough because it's never that deep until it is. This is that puffer jacket poetry. Thank you.